trying to familiarize with the staff now because we took a break for 3 months for renovation. So you give me a moment to familiarize. I also forget some of the stuff. Now, it's not easy to cook the pig organ soup because our soup is very clear. So a little bit of mistake, you can actually tell. Actually, we have 3 types of soup. At night, I will cook 2. So this is the stomach soup and the salted vegetable soup. In the morning, we will cook the pork bone broth. Then we will mix 3 together. So you can taste the different layers. If you cook everything together, it's one taste. A lot of our regulars have been waiting for a long time to come back to try our soup. So I think it's a very important day to get the soup to perfection. And of course, I have my grandfather legacy. We have the Michelin Bib. Of course, I'm feeling the stress, but I just do what I always do. Hope for the best. These are fresh pork bones which we will keep boiling throughout the day. Every 4 hours interval we will change to add another layer of flavor to the soup.
The hawker was renovated for 3 months, and this is my first time coming back. I'm very excited to come back and taste.
我看到报纸，昨天的报纸，老板就介绍了。
We don't live nearby, so once in a while we'll travel down to just have their za'atam. The taste been pretty consistent, and their organs are also like washed very cleanly, not like some store have some odor. Good, actually very good. Yeah, it tastes the same as what I remembered.
So we only sell 2 dishes. My store signature is the pig organ soup, and we have 7 ingredients inside. There's intestine, limb meat, meatball, stomach, heart, liver, and the salted vegetables. And then we have glutinous rice stuff inside the big intestine. There's chestnut and pork belly inside. From my knowledge, we are the only ones selling it. There are some restaurants selling it, but they buy from us. So that dish, hardly anybody make it now because we don't really profit from it also. I'm keeping it because of the heritage.
My mom made the glutinous rice roll. She's been helping my dad from the start.
每天早上我就煮饭啦，切猪肉啦、猪肝还有猪心。我做糯米肠，这个是很多工，特别多工的。一天要这样做啊，要5、6个钟头。这个肠要特别选出来的。糯米肠是要加高汤，加3层肉，加栗子。人家做好它的米、肉还有栗子要别人他们哦。我学真正会包哦，差不多要1年了，才真正学到这样美。
每天当时是来帮他切来卖的东西了，一定要来个一个人啊，比较慢啊。我当完兵了，是我奶奶叫我来帮我父亲的。我真正的这个窝是2006，以前我一接手，我都要跟他们煮，就跟他一样呀。
I asked my mom to let me take over in 2018. 2 person can't handle this store. So my parents help out.
好吗？好，好久没见。You're the one who cook 啊？Steady 啦。Thank you very much. Wow. So what is this particular one unique? I think the range of ingredients, not everybody puts 7. I've been eating since grandfather days, and it was during, I think, the father's era that 2 of the ingredients went missing because of regulations, the pig blood cube and the lungs. They do lend a lot of flavor. There are ways to bring back that tanginess. When you put kombu vinegar, there's a kind of a sweet aroma in there. It just lends different layers. So this glutinous rice sausage, this is a vanishing dish. Wow. If they make this here, bless the mother. I hope you continue. It's very difficult. And I don't know, after her, who's going to make this thing? Enjoy this one while you can.
I think we are noticed by Michelin because of our long-standing history, because we started in 1955. It was a huge shock. They didn't announce, we weren't informed. So I was, as usual, busy working, serving customers, and then people start congratulating me. Then suddenly one customer is like, hey, you got the Michelin. Why you never put the sign? I was like, I don't even know I got Michelin. Then I start Googling, doing work. I was like, oh my God, I finally got it. We first got our Michelin in 2019, and then 2020 COVID, Michelin stopped. After that, we got it every year till now, 2024. I think the bib belongs to my grandfather. He started this business since 1955, and then all I do is refining it, 画龙点睛, and keeping the heritage going. Getting the Michelin is like a bonus, but it's a double-edged sword, you see. I always have this fear that, what if I couldn't get the Michelin next year? Will my business drop? So I will try my best to maintain the Michelin, which I think is putting a lot of pressure and stress on my family. Bye bye. So now on my way back to buy lunch for my wife and kid. I'll leave the rest of the day to my parents for the dinner service. After my daughter is born, we decided I can go back at 2 and spend more time with her.
Chichi. Stella.
Baba, come back early.
Let's see. Let's go eat, okay? Okay.
爸爸看一下。
Okay.
I see him walking very hard. Actually, he can outside he can find other job will be get better lot. But he chose to be carry on because this from the Congo long history. 爸爸妈妈已是老了。He do a lot thing for the family. Then he never complain. He just to do the best. We just very less the time to spend together.
She'll be going childcare in January. So for now, Tracy is staying home to look after her. When I wake up for work, and then when I come back from cooking the soup late at night, they're sleeping. Even when I'm back from work in the afternoon, we have to be looking after the baby together. Yeah, so usually I come at 8:30 to start cooking the soup for the next day. I will measure everything. So now I'm measuring the amount of water to use, which I have a marking for on this steak. I created this knife because I have difficulty learning when my father was teaching me. He was just telling me, like, just put until around there, like, how many liters? So it took me a while to actually get it. To learn how to cook his way took 2 to 3 days. To cook in precision, I think 2 years. During these 2 years, I will do my own R&D, I'll do my own changes, making sure while refining and improving, I don't change the original taste of the soup. I just keep trying my best to get back the flavor that my grandfather once had, because our blood, our lung get bent, which is a very important part of the soup. watch a lot of food shows, chef table, and see how Michelin restaurant do all this. Like what temperature should protein be cooked so that it's not very hard. Every single part is cooked differently, so there's different texture. This is my secret recipe, the kombu vinegar. So the kombu vinegar will actually add a very nice layer of depth to the soup without using MSG. So usually the kombu will cook at 60 degrees. That's the best temperature to extract all the natural MSG. For the intestine, we order from Europe. They have very strict and tight regulations, so it's really very clean when it reaches Singapore. I'm a very safe person. In total, we wash the intestine 3 times. I'd rather take the extra step because I think that's the trust that customers put. There's never too much cleaning. The soup will take around 8 to 10 hours to simmer. We will let it cook in its own heat till tomorrow. The fire is really turned off, but it's still very hot. I'm very sure when I took over, people are very skeptical. Like the father's soup tastes nicer, cook nicer, better soup. I think it's a psychological thing. I just want to prove to them that even though I'm the 3rd gen, I still can cook as well as my grandfather. So right now I'm setting up everything. I'll bring all my ingredients from my supplier first. I'll do a QC. It's our off day tomorrow, so there's no cooking, there's no prepping for tonight. That's why we can have a family dinner. We are now having a full family dinner with my parents and my brother for the first time since many months. So previously I was a graphic designer. And it just happened that my granddad has to go for knee surgery and then my grandmother have to go for the hip surgery. So it's just left with my parents.
然后我就问 Thomas 说你要不要来帮我啦？然后最后 Thomas 说 OK 啦。
这个东西是很辛苦的东西啦。我爸爸是希望他就在外面做啦。我们没有够人手吗？
起初我有请一个女工啦，然后不到半天他就跑掉了。这种家族的要自己人做的啦。
So I decided to go down and help them. I started in 2015 and then 2018, I officially took over the company.
结果 OK 啦，还可以啦。现在也开始老化了，也是会慢了啦。我们会支持他的决定啊，因为他每次有提出的东西，我们都陪他去做主啊。其实2019我们拿到米其林的时候，虽然我们2公婆是很开心啦，不过我们2个又很担心，不可以这样随便的咯。每次都做东西啊，很有压力，有拿到。
So to keep getting the Michelin is more like an honor for me to keep doing it, to let my grandfather know that I'm not tarnishing his legacy. Bib Gourmand brought a lot of eyeballs to my brand in terms of customers and investors as well. So by opening more outlets, more people can try and you can actually earn more. My parents was very against the idea of me expanding. They'll be like, everybody doing that is failing. But to me, it's a very good chance for me to learn and to support my parents after they retire. I opened the Maxwell store with my friends in June 2022. I call it the pig organ soup. Same recipe, everything, just different brand name. Want to attract younger crowd. I think Maxwell have very strong anchor stores, like Tian Tian chicken rice. So people usually will have the food there. But pig organ soup, I think a lot of people don't dare to eat. We lost about 80,000. And then in the end, I failed. So after my Maxwell venture, I had a joint venture with another business partner. And I'm like over a place, feeling a bit anxious because my parents, they are quite old and I think my time is running out. I just see it as another chance to start again. So I opened one in Tampines, June 2023. My Jurong store in September 2023. So this business partner have central kitchen. Because I'm not really helming or managing the store there. They'll do different things. Added garlic oil to my rice. All the salted vegetable not cut properly. They can't be bothered to take out the scum. It couldn't match the standard. So I think that's the reason why the business dropped after some time. All the outlets closed within a year. This is when we got the Michelin 2022. And this, my grandfather featured in the newspaper. Also when I first told my grandfather we got Michelin, he actually smiled. He's always a very silent guy, very strict, seldom smile. So that smile really meant a lot to us. I never worked with my grandpa before, sadly. But what I heard from my dad is I work exactly the same like my grandpa. My grandfather is very strict. So my dad is like, oh man, I'm trying to escape this. And then you came and you're another. You work exactly like him. Probably that's why we always argue. I remember having this huge fight with my dad. And then I'm like, I'm done, I don't do it anymore. And he summoned me to his house. My grandfather was actually crying and telling me that I've come a long way. I shouldn't give up, and if he can, he would have come down and helped me. By that point of time in 2021, I think he really had Parkinson's. Yeah. For him to say so much to me, I went back. My grandfather passed away in 2022. I think that time I was still very busy with my Maxwell outlet. So we actually closed the Maxwell outlet. Not a very good year, I guess. Lost my friend in the business venture, lost my grandfather. Even though I'm trying something, I also lose a lot of things. I was feeling very down, so I start to think if I'm actually doing the right thing or not. And then came Stella. When she learned how to stand, she kept falling and standing up. Then I realized that when we are a baby, we actually fall so many times before we are able to stand up. That's that I only failed 3 businesses, so why am I giving up? Yeah, 天无绝人之路 I believe that if I keep going on maintaining my Michelin Bib, maybe one day I will get the Michelin star. So getting this Michelin, I actually managed to hire younger staff that is willing to join me. She's my boss. She's actually my staff, someone that I found during COVID. So I was telling her my vision and goal of getting the Michelin, and then somehow found out that she worked in a Michelin star restaurant before.
Yeah, definitely I believe in Thomas' vision and goal. We actually have faith in getting Michelin star.
She's a gem, I would say. When I tell her, I'm very tired, let's close tomorrow, she's like, no, come to work, you know. She supports my parents a lot, so I can go back during dinner service to take my rest, to concentrate on maintaining the quality of the soup. So this can actually help us maintain the bib. I'm actually trying to create an Instagram post to let the customers know that we have reopened. After this 3 months break, it's time to reconnect with everybody again. I'm still a bit unsure if I can get the Michelin Bib because we are closed for 3 months for renovation. Most of the stores actually got dropped when they had their renovation. So fingers crossed, hope we get it this year.
1, 2, 3, jump! Time to go. So now we are heading to Seemalu to pray. Probably today I'm gonna ask Tuan Ingmai if I'm gonna get a Michelin this year. We got a lot 33. We put it as medium. So it says you are unaware that things of value are within reach. So around and around you look in vain. Be relaxed and wait for the man to come, for he can tell where is the treasure hidden. Me being positive, I'll say that just wait for the right person to actually try your soup, and then probably you will have a chance.
My friend told me the Michelin Bib announcement is out, so I'm gonna check it out. There's a lot to scroll. We got it this year as well. It's a big relief. But what really keeps me going is the smile and the excitement when the customer first try our soup. I have an old regular customer. It's like, wow, 我吃过你阿公的，我吃过你爸爸的，哇，你的最好吃了。These are the things that really you feel so happy. I think in F&B, most of them will want to get a Michelin star. For restaurants, they have a big team behind them. All the chefs are well trained, got bigger capital to work with. So costing-wise, manpower-wise, knowledge-wise, it's a very big challenge for hawkers. Because I always study about F&B during my free time. If we really can get the Michelin star, I think my grandfather will be very proud of me. It's going to be difficult, but it's not impossible.